Hello. Hi everybody. How's it going? How is everybody? It's Monday. We're starting off our week with D&D. How exciting.
Shit, I thought it was Tuesday.
I thought it was
It's
still
my
Sunday.
Friday.
You need to call your work if you messed up on that.
I really thought it was still Sunday.
It is. It's
I've been working nonstop.
We're taking
I don't know what day it is anymore.
back Sunday. So hi everybody. I guess real quick through some announcements so we can get into the game. We are participating in Extra Life. It is going to be November 6th. We learned that that's when the clock is going back an hour.
Back an hour.
Yes. So we won't be playing for 24 hours. We're actually going to be doing 25 hours.
25 hours.
And that's the thing.
is
The thing is,
an
that's
illusion.
approximation.
An approximation, yes,
Because Battle Royale can last for 12 hours sometimes.
our first 24 hours was 27 hours. So we'll see.
And that was not the daylight saving.
Yeah,
I mean,
so we'll see.
First of all, time isn't real, so
it's true.
Yeah.
Time
Yes,
is
agreed.
an illusion. If you guys want to participate in Extra Life and donate to these amazing children's, specific for our branch is going to the Texas Children's Hospital in Houston. The link is down below for mobile, and if you're on the computer, you can actually see the bar moving, etc. Our goal is $500 a ruse. We're at 285 right now, and it hasn't even started.
Yeah.
If we can reach those, Shane's gonna get a tattoo.
Yeah. We already came up with the design. It's gonna be a Big B's hand crushing a beholder like a stress ball.
Yeah, and you'll go to the tattoo shop where Cindy gets all her stuff. So it's right around the corner, which would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Other than that, all our friends' links down below. Go read Dickie's book. Go get merch. Go read Alistair comic. Go do all the things. Go commission things.
hey, aren't we playing Gamma World on Sunday?
I hope so. It's gonna give you a first episode of Gamma World.
First episode of Gamma World. Hell yeah. Post-apocalyptic, baby.
I cannot wait to play my plant baby.
I love your plant baby very much, thank you.
I am gonna make him very opposite to how I view things. It's gonna be great. He's gonna be a very opposite version of me.
You want to get? Do you want to give like a little bit of trivia about your character?
Sure.
Just to entice people.
Because he has an extreme phobia of any sentient plant, he will not believe that he is a sentient plant, and he is a morbid meat eater.
Doesn't he also have a weapon specifically for killing plant creatures?
Yes, I have a plant nuke.
Yes.
That if I use it on myself, I will probably die. If I use it anywhere near me, I will die. He's not the smartest boy. But yeah, I'm very excited for this game. Gamma World's gonna be on Sunday, right here.
Yep.
On this channel. Be there,
Right
be
here.
square. Yeah.
That's a rectangle.
Get your shapes right.
Rectangles can be squares. So,
You can do whatever you want.
all right. Any other important news or anything that they need to say to the beautifuls out here?
Think we have that general. Be nice.
Yeah,
Be kind.
Nice. Please be nice to each other. Please be kind.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick,
Don't be a dick.
or we will find you.
You have no idea how good Lee and Jess are about finding people's addresses. It's quite scary. All right, let's.
And I have my graphics calculator for,
Jeremiah
Hey, I'm
is
excited
getting
that I
into
found it,
character.
okay? I'm just excited I found it.
He is so.
I haven't
into
seen
character.
I haven't seen this in 15 years. I'm old.
As soon as you turn 30, your knees just give out.
What happens when mine's been going since I've been 20?
Same, bro.
It'll just drop. It'll just disappear.
Oh crap! I'm stealing my legs.
Yep. All right, let's do a little bit of introduction and then get into the game. Hey guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's dungeon master for tonight. Hey Jeremiah, who are you playing?
I am playing Rognarv Full Metal, Dwarven Artificer with the new from Buckle.
Yes, Jeremiah. Yes.
It's the Rognarv Instruments 84.
It's the I mean the RG
Damn right.
87 plus.
Slap a patent on that shit.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on, let me rub off that.
I'm gonna replace
my God.
Texas on it.
watch.
Oh my god.
Abacus is obsolete.
Oh, that's great.
It solves better than the abacus.
Hey Vic, who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Vic, and I'm going to be playing Wes, the human barbarian warlock druid, who would be totally stoked to find a machine that just adds numbers for you instead of doing it all in your head, because who's got room for that?
Yeah.
When you have a giant devil man in your head.
If you can read the numbers.
There's not enough room for numbers. There's not
enough room for now. He just takes up all the room.
He's taking over the couch. He's leaving his dishes in the living room.
He keeps bringing his boyfriend over. Like, it's,
He's not even paying rent. Oh,
What a mooch.
I know, right?
Speaking of,
What?
I was gonna say, speaking of, you'll find out later today, but then I didn't want to spoil it, and then my brain stopped, and I was like, oh, Tabatha's going. Wait, this sounds really bad out loud. Hey, Tabatha, who are you playing?
Hi guys, I'm Tabatha. I'm playing Cole, the Tiefling Cleric. I'm concerned now.
I'm not.
Nope.
I just read the message that was sent, so I'm like, I'm not.
I do also have another character I may be playing, but let's see what happens today.
We'll see what happens. Hey, Shane, who are you playing?
Hi, I am playing Ekis Frazzlerag, a Satyr Bard, and it's just an absolute delight to be here.
Nice. And last but not least, Nick, who are you playing?
Hello, I am playing Kaer. I am a Fire Genasi fighter.
So hot. All right, with fangirling out of the way, let's play that beautiful biting footage. This is a 5th edition game based on Pathfinder Overseas, using the Greyhawk Panther, Local Tandora, Innistrad, and Replica. How do you want to do this?
Or you can just stay here.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind starting a family one day either.
You saved us again.
This connection to Cowrabo is severed.
Rognarv, full metal. Rob, you know what to do.
I've been fighting to help others.
I would like to rage, damn it!
Asmodeus, you have not failed me before, please. I cannot lose him.
Oh, I know how to count. I know how to count very well. That's why I have a graphing calculator. So, to recap what had happened last time.
What happened was?
So, the Elysian Vagabonds were finishing their end of the bargain, end of the deal, for receiving some aid in their last big conflict that was kind of, its resolution was saving the world, defeating these hags for bringing stopping the ritual from these hags bringing Lamashtu back into the material world. To fulfill that part of the deal, they needed to meet Mr. M, this high-ranking Prince Elemental, who is one of our character's uncles.
Begrudgingly.
Also a employer with no paying benefits to another one of our players. As this person wanted a great story, wanted to be entertained, and you guys gave the performance of your life in exchange for letting Mrs. Cowrabo go free. After you fulfilled your end of the bargain and grabbed Mrs. Cowrabo, the Rakasha that was there, King Shah, teleported all you guys to Krovasa to be reunited with the rest of your family, and did promise to bring the camels tomorrow because he could only do this once a day. So you'll get your babies in a bit. So that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go to Krovasa to see what our bros need to do and finalize there. As I change music. All right. So to set the scene, it is a very, very hot day. The sun is extremely bright with no clouds assisting in any way. The only shelter you guys can find is probably by the churches or just on the opposite side, probably at the southern east end of the giant spire where the castle is. As a lot of people see you at the outskirts of the town as just a gate opens up and a couple of folk come in, it's gonna raise some eyebrows, and as the lumbering community is watching you guys, as magic isn't rare but still something to put an eye out for. You smell the salt in the sea. You hear the waves crashing against the bridges nearby. You start seeing some pseudo dragons flying around, fighting over some fish. It's a bunch of babies. And you hear a town in midday just operating regularly. You see a couple of ships coming in and some leaving. So, Elysian Vagabonds and our two cuties, what do you guys do? Yes, Cole.
The one question. So when we appeared again, or did we appear inside the city or outside of the city?
I'll say at the outskirts of the city.
Okay. The only thing Cole would probably do, he would kind of break off for the party just to go over to the little
little boy.
Oh god, the word. Basically the little sanctuary for Farlagon and just toss a copper in.
Okay. I guess this is as good as anything. So, as soon as you toss your coin into the entrance to the city, you see that there's a emblem of Farlagon, which Ekis, you know instantly who that is, the god of roads and travel. It is proper worship to toss a coin into this, and it's just a blessing for yourself and anyone coming in and out.
Yeah. As it is proper, I will do so as well.
It doesn't have to be gold; it could be copper, but it's just part of ritual. So
I will reach into my pocket and randomly pull out a coin.
Okay.
That is going to be a silver piece.
All right, you put in a silver piece. As nothing really magical happens, but you both feel in your heart of hearts that Farlagon will be blessing you, at least on your travels ahead. And as this happens, I should move this over here so no one reads my notes. I opened up the notes in the wrong screen. Cole, as you put in the coin, there is a haze that kind of starts circling around as you're standing up. And you don't see the coin in the slot that kind of moves it down this zigzag pattern. But you see it kind of flipping in this crimson-skinned individual.
Uh-oh.
They put a coin in to offer.
Oh, yes, please let him know.
So he just sees the coin being, like, flipped?
Yeah. And as your eyes kind of gaze forward, he's a pretty tall man, almost like 11 feet tall. You see these very elegant, overly elegant, designed robes with a black and pink and red design kind of moving forward until you see a emblem that you know very well in your heart, which is tattooed inside your lip of Asmodeus. As you keep looking up, you see the ruby-skinned, four-horned prince. What do you do?
Cole's just kind of staring, and then he's gonna kind of like look behind him a little bit to see if anybody else is seeing.
When you look behind, it's almost like a fog that kind of... You guys are in a bubble, and you're seeing everyone stopped. You see as Ekis looks at a silver piece in his hand. Wes is kind of looking over his arm, looking at his armpits, about to smell, see if he is stinky or not, or what that is.
No, I know I am. I'm not just checking the ripeness.
A couple days, nice. Everyone is paused and kind of blurred out, and they're moving extremely slow, about to do their action. As the coin kind of keeps flipping in this individual's hand. I don't want eyes to pry on you just yet. We can't have Farlagon looking in on you at the moment. How is my favorite mortal doing?
Am I getting chewed out, or did I do good?
Well, I do have something for you, so good. It's a thank you for fulfilling your part of the bargain. You kept the Barbarian safe and kept my brother safe until time is right. So everything... Yes?
I'm sorry.
So everything...
Sorry, that was this.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, man. So everything's...
That was this, not West.
Yeah. Everything's set in plan, and I can move forward with the long end of my plan. And as a thank you, I do need my brother back in the throne. Since he has, and I hate saying this, a ritual that even I don't know how to perform.
Cole's gonna stop himself from saying something. Because he know better.
Yeah. As soon as you think it, you see the grin on his face. Do you think your thoughts are private? So.
Yeah, I know. Oops.
But in a couple of months or so, when I figure out exactly how to place him back without destroying what's left of his mind and just is staring at West, I will give you your reward. And with this ritual, you'll have something that you could not possibly have on your own. Enjoy your vacation. Kind of pats you on the shoulder, and then you see the coin zigzag back down, and everything starts moving. For the rest of you guys, can you roll me a perception, please?
21.
Okay.
16.
Okay, 21 passes.
Oh, 25 for me.
Alright, that passes. Wes, what'd you get?
Let's see, how high can I count? 1.
Do you need a calculator?
2,
Hey, do
3,
you need this? Here you
4,
go.
5.
So, Kaer and Rog, you swore that for a split fraction of a second, it might have been just something kind of blue in front of you, that Cole was a red orb for just like blink. As Ekis, you're kind of just putting in your silver piece now and closing your eyes and praying. West, you're still kind of just enchanting with the entire everything that is Krovasa. What do you guys do?
Yep. City. Still smells like shit.
You'll look over at Rog and be like,
No, look.
does that happen often?
I'm gonna look at Kaer. I'm gonna look at Cole. I'm gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Fair enough.
Oh, what? The city smelling like shit? Yeah, they just like take buckets of it and like throw it out their window because
Really? I don't think I was here last time I was out.
It's a port town. Nothing much other than that.
I mostly stayed to the forest and stuff.
I'm
Oh, sorry.
I'm immediately going to Mama Cow, and I'm just gonna grab her arm, kind of like very gently. I'm like, come on, I'm gonna show you
Okay.
the cow statue.
Oh.
Here, you can ride on Brum.
I don't know. It's like Brom is already kind of reaching down, trying to scoop her. Oh, okay. Is there a kind of leans over? Is there a seatbelt on this on Brom?
Brum is just gonna go like this, shook with her.
What?
That's the seatbelt.
I will.
And then I'm gonna cast blink, and then I'm gonna move forward while
Okay.
Brum is following me. So I'm just gonna go zoop zoop. I was zooping around.
Got it. Okay. Like, well, I don't want to say that I don't feel any safer, but I will not. And, all right, that's happening. What about the rest of you guys?
I'm just excited.
Of course.
I'll follow around.
As you see, Ekis, it looks like a really friendly city. It's been a couple of years since you've been in one, and it's
Hey, it's been a few.
it's lovely. It's just pretty nice. As a couple of kids look and kind of point at your horns, and then point towards Cole's horns, and then they kind of mimic their own horns and are making like bull gladiator type little games as they're running around.
That's adorable.
Is everyone following Rog and Mama Cow into the statue?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, the statue was in front of the Church of Palo, right?
No, it was in front of the orphan.
In front of the orphanage. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So as you guys are moving along, just for the heck of it, can someone roll me percentiles?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you might as well.
You have all the dice.
Well, I also got the percentiles. 90.
Of course.
90. Okay. As you are going towards the location, and you see the statue of Cowrabo off into the distance, as you're kind of moving up and down the hillish path that is the location. And as you kind of go down, it's maybe 2 more streets, so you lose sight of it. But as soon as you get up, and there'll be just a downward slope into seeing the orphanage and the statue. You do hear, all of you, how dare you? And what looks like to be for Kaer and Ekis, an extremely well-dressed gentleman with slick back, black hair, sharp blue eyes, crumbs all over his face as he stands up and knocks over the coffee that he was just drinking outside of this location. And
Outside of the orphanage?
no, outside of like a little
Bougie.
like a little tavern,
yeah, a little
like
cafe,
bougie
yeah.
tavern.
That he was just
Okay.
coincidentally drinking coffee and eating pastries, and sees you.
Cappuccino.
Yeah. You're like, you, how that I haven't seen you and you see Chaddington just trying to say words.
Oh, Chad.
He misses his brother. His kind of brother, I guess.
He runs up immediately to I'll say that since are you blinking in and out, or are you still in the material plane, Rognarv?
I mean, I'm blinking, like, I would walk like the 30 feet, and then once I can blink, I blink again, and then...
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Too.
He looks like he's about to go hug Rognarv, and then Rognarv blinks. Okay. And then runs over and hugs West. And the hug's a little tighter than last time. Either he's really excited,
bro.
or he's been working out.
Pat his back.
And then you feel a slight bit of snot as it on your back, and then he goes over and hugs Cole, pats Brom, and then walks over to you, Ekis, and Kaer. Daddy, take nice to meet you.
I'm gonna give him a hug. It's just go.
Oh.
Well, it's just a pleasure to meet you as well,
That's
sir.
what Cole would sound like.
This is not... Okay, I my opinions of you have changed, and now I like you. He pats
Well,
you.
I like you too, sir.
He pats you and then looks at you, Kaer, with like suspicious eyes, like you just stole something. Extends his hand.
It's a pleasure to meet you. And he gives his hand a shake and then does a little bit of a bow and whatnot.
So, how do you know them? How did you meet? Were you guys adventuring?
It's a
Oh
long...
no! I was not
story.
adventuring.
Oh.
I met them on my last day of what was the term? Indentured servitude. What?
Oh, I thought that was a concert.
Oh.
I was performing a concert that night.
Oh, so you guys just met at a concert. Okay, that changes everything. How are you? How's life? Hello, madam. Chatting. Nice to meet you. And goes and shakes Mrs. Cowrabo's.
Still on top of Brom, being...
Hi. Well, what are you guys doing? Back.
I'm gonna since I'm not on top of Brom,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like talking
Kind of
like
tries
look,
to give you
look
a
at her,
hug.
look at her face. Look at her face.
Yes.
Look at her face. Now look
It actually helps if you go like this.
look at the statue. I'm like, do you get it? Do you see it?
We'll see. I'll roll
No.
his intelligence. Oh my god. I rolled a 4.
Oh.
5. No.
Damn, we really are related.
I see. Turns over towards Cole.
I'm gonna cast fly.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna levitate a little bit, like not suspiciously, but you'll notice me fly because I got taller. Like it's Cowrabo's mom, and then I'm gonna float down.
Yeah.
I'll whisper it to Chaddington, trying to not let anybody hear it.
I don't hear shit.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm so sorry. And just starts crying again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all right, just one arm hug, just kind of like hold him there, just like pat his shoulder, like all right.
He does that a lot. Come on.
I see.
We wanted to see about finding her a place to stay here if she so desires.
Well, we have plenty of rooms if you want, or I could just purchase a piece of property for her if she needs anything for our adventuring friends. As she looks around, it's like, this is just overwhelming. Can I just look at the statue, please?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go to. And
Brom is like already. Chaddington keeps on crying as Brom is like, I don't know what to do. Just follow Ragnar.
I got him.
Okay, as you guys make your way towards the orphanage, Jane, you see a whole bunch of kids playing around. You do see as soon as you kind of approach, there is this one half-orc child on the roof of the orphanage, as there's a couple of people that were working there just yelling at him, "Get down! It's fine. He does this all. Get your ass down!" He's like, "No!" and just runs around with a cape and in the same green fashion and purple attire of Cowrabo, just running around in the roof. And then grabs a bow that looks like he made it out of twigs and shoestring, and then grabs a paper arrow. It doesn't fly anywhere, so he kind of just grabs and picks it up and just throws it, and then grabs the bow like he just launched it. And the airplane kind of like misses by at least 3 feet at a human child that's kind of playing with him on the ground. But he grabs the arrow, puts it on his chest. As you guys like are approaching, watching this entire thing unfold, what do y'all do?
Is the statue like, you know, like I guess like normal statues that's in front of buildings that has like a
It has a platform,
like a pedestal?
Yeah.
That's how tall is the platform?
With
thing?
that, I would say closer to like 9 feet. Just because it's oversized and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna try to let Brahm extend as much as she can, and go like that with her claws to try to lift Mama Cow up as close to the statue as possible.
Yeah.
If she can balance, but then again, you know, she's Cowrabo's mom.
Let me just do a
dexterity.
That was a nat 20.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of
She's
course.
balancing
Of course,
perfectly
yeah.
well. She's like, oh yes, of course. Yes, Ekis.
Like mother, like son.
I mean, she trained him.
Yeah, Shane, what's up?
I'm going to go up to where the 2 children are playing,
Mm-hmm.
and because they're obviously playing epic adventurers,
Of course.
I'm gonna pull out one of my instruments and give their game an epic soundtrack.
Excellent. As you're doing it, you see that both their eyes is wide open, like, and like they get this energy and vigor to just do it again. And you see that the human kid on the ground also grabs a bow, and then they just start shooting each other. Not a single arrow actually makes anything further than like a foot of distance, and it's like. They're very safe, except for the half-orc kid, who he might fall, but I mean,
You know what? I'll even like add to it and cast prestidigitation, so like it looks like they're firing arrows at each other.
It's fine. If the kid falls, I'm ready with a spell.
I've got Featherfall as well.
Yeah.
As they shoot from their bow, and it turns into like a real bow, and as the arrow flies through, as the other kid on the ground it goes through his just wow. It goes over to the statue. Wow. And they both start screaming, and the entire all the kids that were in like sort of like a classroom see what's happening, pretty much say fuck it, and you start running outside. And now the entire orphanage is just watching these 2 kids play. And you do see 2 of the people that are working there. How did they do that? This is not helping. They're just yelling, no, please come down, please. So as that whole thing is happening, and that situation is giving Mrs. Garado plenty of time to do whatever she needs, and no one is bothering her since everyone is really focused on the child not falling from the roof. You see that as Brahm is lifting her up, and she's just motionless, just looking. If you kind of move around to the side and look at her face, she looks very, very content. She just looks happy. She's not crying. She's still quiet. But especially West, but you all get a sense of it's like something was lifted. She's at peace. So as she's having her moment and personal time looking at her son's statue. What are you guys doing? Yes, Cole.
Cole's kind of like just standing in the back, just witnessing this, and he's gonna go over to Weston, Rognarv. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question to ask the both of you, and I want you to be as candid with me as possible.
I don't know what that means, but I'll be honest.
That's exactly what it means to us.
You have candy.
No.
Oh.
Love it.
And he's going to point over in the direction of Cowrabo's mother, because, again, I'm so bad with names.
Of course.
Andy Galanadel.
Anna.
Anna?
Galanada.
Yes. Are you going to try at all to try to bring Cowrabo back?
Wait, that's a thing.
I mean... Oh, man.
If you had the ability, would you try to seek out to do that?
Honestly, I'd do about just anything just to, see him again.
Well,
Man, you'd be really pissed about that if you found out.
well, my brother would. I think my brother would like that. All he wanted to do was really to free him. To help him be free from his crimes and spend time with his mom. But
Well, long story short, I need to go, guess I'm giving some vacation time, as someone likes to put it. And he's gonna kind of look at Rognarv, and it's like, I know you saw something earlier.
like you're just giving me a... Did you say that out loud, or did you just...
He's
giving me
mentioned
that eye?
Rognarv. Yeah, he's
Or
gonna
you-
give you that eye.
Mention what?
Okay.
Huh?
Mention what?
Wait, what?
You said this Colt. This is West responding to Colt.
Uh-huh. Nothing.
Is this one of those things where I'm not supposed to know about it, or
It's probably best if you don't. It has to do with my deity.
let him hear that? Don't let him hear that.
Wes,
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
for a couple of seconds, you have really bad migraine, and it almost sounds, not that it exists in this world, but it sounds like a jackhammer hitting like concrete, and then it goes away.
That's exactly what his fist would sound like hitting concrete. Let's be real.
And then after like
Anyway.
3 or 4 seconds, like, okay, it's gone. All right, he's
Hey,
gone.
okay, hey, you want a beer? You want a beer?
Like, you calm down, I'll give you beer. But again, point is I'm going to be heading back up north for a little bit of time.
Uh-huh.
I can't exactly help you, bring him back per se, but I can at least give you some components to help. And he's being very, not really nonchalantly, but he is going to take a pouch and he is going to hand it to, he's going to hold it up and it's like, which one should I trust with this?
With what?
Oh, I have diamond components.
Oh, I'll make sure I won't use it on my crafting.
So he'll hand it to you, Rognarv. It's 7 diamonds worth 100 gold pieces.
That's pretty good.
It's a lot of diamonds.
7 100 gold pieces?
Yes.
I think the only diamond in D&D Beyond is like the 5,000 one or something like that. I don't know. I'll just write it on notes.
Yeah, please and thank you.
Yeah. It's like, I wish I had more, but that's all I can really give right now.
Remember to take your
Alright.
notes.
I think this is plenty.
Okay.
Plenty helpful.
But yeah, I will probably be hang out a little bit for the day, and then I'll probably start making my way back up north.
Is it diamonds or is it diamond powder?
Diamond.
Okay.
So once you use one of it, it consumes the entire thing, unlike the residual, which is as much as like the spell it uses.
Mhm.
Can I?
You can remove your ears from your
can
hands from your ears, West. Cole's gonna reach up and just.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
I have a headache now.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I was just saying that just because.
Just so you know, as that's happening, Kaer and Ekis, you do see Chithing approach you guys. So, what do you do?
Well, I am an artisan. I am a blacksmith by trade, but a fighter and sellsword of sorts. So,
Okay.
I go where the wind takes me and where the craft calls.
Ooh, serious.
Okay. And what about you, Mr. You? And points towards Ekis.
I mean, I'm currently orchestrating a child mob right now.
I see. You're doing a quite excellent job. There's plenty of people terrified. I see maybe
but-
2 lawsuits from this.
Oh my god.
No, I'll be fine. It'll be fine. But I don't know. I've been kind of working for Kaer's uncle, well, along with Miss Anna for quite some time now.
Oh.
Before then, I just kind of wandered around. I play music, and just met some interesting people along the way.
Oh. Well, that's lovely.
Yeah,
So how you liking...
become a specialist in several kind of instruments.
Oh, I can play a very mean trombone.
Oh,
Learned it in gentleman's school. Lots.
well, we may have to do a duet and see who can outblow each other.
I do remember that was a game. I don't understand why everyone kept making fun of us, but it was just we were just blowing each other. I mean, it was just what bros do.
I don't know why people giggle whenever I say something like that.
It's just exactly. I don't understand. It's just two.
I mean, I play
adults
flutes. I
blowing
play
each other.
shums. I play horns. Anything I can wrap my lips around, I can give it a good blow.
Just wet them up and put them on brass.
Yeah.
And I have an idea. Have any of you gentlemen ever written a hippogriff?
I cannot say that I have.
Nor can I, good sir.
Well, we shall go hippo riding this evening. And as a
I can't. Rifanas won't let me.
well,
I don't know why I listen to her, but I listen to her.
she doesn't have to know. Wait, no, she does, because then Samantha's gonna yell at me. Okay, well you can't come, because then I'll get yelled at, and
I mean, he can certainly come, but he can watch.
Yes, I will not be staying in the
We don't want to let people out of the fun.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Hippogriff
Bram
riding.
snitches on me.
Mhm.
Bram tells Samantha tells Rifanas. It's an whole thing.
Yes, all these the girls have their own code. It's just gotta let it go. And okay, yeah, we're planning it. I'm gonna go. We're gonna buy our tickets, and he's counting every single one of you. And then subtracts 1 for Brum and Rognarv. All right, I'll be back. You can just meet at the mansion, and I'll have everything ready. And you see him try not to skip, but he kind of skips a little bit.
What a very nice gentleman.
Is Mama Cow still
She's still
looking.
Yeah, I mean, because y'all's conversation has taken maybe like 5 minutes tops. She's still in her zone.
Okay. I will go towards her and I am gonna go tell her, oh, I believe they have his weapons on display here in under lock and key, so no one can take it.
Oh,
If you want to see.
she kind of chokes up a little bit. Yeah, that'd be nice. Is that Brian starts lowering
With
her down?
I believe the sword is kind of like a family heirloom or something. I don't know.
Kind of shakes her head.
Oh, but the bow is customized by himself.
Wow, Cole's feeding the pseudo dragons.
I think you'll be proud.
Yeah, that'd be very nice. So he saved this town? What's the story behind it?
He helped save the town with West over there.
Huh?
Huh?
You say my name?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll walk over there.
Yeah. But Rognarv was telling me about how you and she was about to say his real name and then goes in Cowrabo. What happened?
Oh man, it was a lot of things happened. I died at some point, but it's okay. I'm fine now.
Okay. Very confused
So
with that thought.
apparently there was this like. It turned out the queen wasn't really a queen; it was a hag in disguise, and like she was trying to like do this thing where they eclipsed the moon, and like all of these like weird bat things were like flying everywhere and trying to kill people, and we ended up stopping that. He actually, he became a whole big hero for the city. Like, I mean, there was like a whole thing where they arrested him because there was like a like a warrant for his arrest or something like that. I don't know. It was a piece of paper that had a lot of numbers on it.
That sounds like my son. Yes.
And he did get arrested, but it's fine because we like got him out. And but yeah, I mean, despite all that, we did a lot of stuff for the city, and I at least hope some people appreciate it.
She as soon as you say that, she kind of looks at the statue. I think that they do. I really do. A little bit like teared eye. You see the slight like pink coloration in her eyes. Yeah, let's go look at his weapons. Yes, Cole.
I was gonna say, meanwhile, while this is all going on, because Cole's like, I wasn't there on that day. I'm gonna be over here, and I'm gonna essentially feed the pigeons.
Okay. As soon as you bring out
Shut
food
up.
for one pseudo dragon, the rest of them just start coming in.
Your little sweater over your shoulders as you're in the park, just feeding pigeons.
It's more like him on his knees going. Pss, 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 pss.
Every fucking character. Every fucking character, I swear.
Shut up.
Every fucking character.
By this time,
Yes.
she will. Mama Cow will just be walking, and Brahma's just gonna follow. But I'm gonna be explaining the whole time that the bow is not gonna be looking like elven made. It's gonna you see Bram, you see this axe? Yeah, it's gonna look kind of like this, but it's a bow. You understand? There's gonna be gears. There's gonna be probably electricity, but it's not gonna.
And he made that.
Am I talking too fast?
No. It's fine. And it's almost like you're telling her a completely different side of him that she was not aware of. Ben is just incredibly proud.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'm just explaining how it is. Basically.
Yeah, she's just absorbing all the information.
The artificing things. While we go towards that.
So as you guys go and you see the weapons, she again stays there kind of in her own world for a bit and is just absorbing everything in. And I guess, what are you guys going to be doing for the rest of the day?
First I'm gonna look for once she's kind of stayed there. I'm gonna look for, I guess, the head of the orphanage or something. Let
Yeah.
them know who that lady is, so that because maybe the lady will go in and out sometimes. I don't know.
Sure. As you see a half elven woman who definitely has a couple of years like um, children running around are not phasing her anymore. She's done it before. As she looks, I could tell immediately as soon as she came in. The eyes, it's just. Well, I'm glad that she's here, and if she needs anything, just let us know.
I mean, that's all we really see a lot of is the eyes, from.
Yeah, it's very
I don't.
not hard to distinguish, but yes.
West, have you ever seen his face? Wait, we saw his face that one time.
Once.
Once. And he has wings or something. I don't know.
No, that's new. That's a new thing.
Oh, that was an artificer.
As you see that she kind of goes over to Mrs. Galado, and they start speaking for a bit, and they point over to the statue in like different rooms throughout the orphanage, and they have their own private conversation. After about like a minute or two, they kind of nod their heads, and you see that both of them are smiling as they're leaving away, and like they've introduced themselves and gotten the basic acquaintance information out.
So I'm guessing she wants to have her time here, and we skedaddle. Right? Look at Rognarv.
Huh?
Do we?
Well, I don't know where she's staying, but maybe we can. Well, she might get lost in Krovasa, so I think we need to guide her to the mansion.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Which the headmistress will approach you guys. If you guys need to do your thing, I can escort her to Chaddington's. He comes quite often.
Oh, okay.
Especially, I think he gets only like 2 days a month to drink, and he smells a little bit of wine and comes and cries over the session. We've had to kick him out a couple of times.
Yeah, fair.
I've personally walked him home, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, so
okay. And then Rognarv is gonna reach on his collar. It was like, I think she's gonna get mad at me if I don't say hi. If she finds out I've been here for 2 hours and I haven't said hi yet.
Oh yeah, she's gonna kick your ass.
So I assume you guys are heading over to the mansion or to the shop.
I'm headed to the shop.
Okay, all right.
And I am gonna tell Kaer if he wants to see the shop, and Ekis to.
Yeah, if y'all want to tag along.
Yes, I would love to. Before I do, though, I'm gonna go over to Mrs. Glenadell and hand her 250 gold pieces and just be like, "I know it's not much.
This
I know
is quite a lot.
You deserve a hell of a lot more from what you've been through.
Yes.
So,
okay.
It's a starting point. Hopefully, it's enough to be able to find a place, settle down for a little bit, do whatever you need to around the city."
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I wouldn't have been able to live in that place if it wasn't for you. So thank you.
Yeah, your uncle could be quite annoying.
Yes, annoying is one word for it.
That's the nice word.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly, West.
I appreciate it. Yes, Ekis.
There's 2 things I want to do.
Yeah.
First, I want to call up to the young boy playing Cowrabo up on the roof.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to scare the workers. I'm going to say, all right, bud, jump on down.
Roll me a persuasion, please.
Oh, no. What if this kid does it without you?
I am prepared to tell him not to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so That's gonna be a 30.
You see the kid looks confused and stops stepping
Come on,
back,
do a flip.
and then just runs forward as all the kids are cheering, and every single person that is employed to this location or is volunteering jaw drops and screams no in terror.
And I cast Featherfall.
As the kid, whoa, whoa. And,
Like, I make it clear to everyone, like, do big, broad somatic components and verbally cast Featherfall. Oh. And we... When he laughs and just, like, lands, it's like... Well, that was certainly a lot of fun playing with you.
yeah, it was cool, and just runs.
Don't
off. Yeah.
don't do that. Don't jump off the roof if I'm not here to catch you.
Okay, all right, deal. And then you see the other kid gets up. That was so cool, like yeah. And they start playing, and like every single employee there is just like, "What just happened?" As the headmistress kind of just walks over. Have you never seen a child jump off a roof and someone cast Featherfall on them? It's like you haven't done this job for years. Just keeps on walking.
She's just.
What are you, an amateur?
What are you? It's amateur hours. What's the next thing that you need to do?
I'm going to walk up to Miss Anna, and I'm going to speak to her in Elvish.
Okay.
And just say to her that and I certainly would have enjoyed my time with our host much less if you were not there. You are a true friend, and please do not hesitate to call on me if you need me.
I really appreciate that. I consider both of you friends, and kind of gestures over to Kaer as well. I am glad to have such good company.
I'm just glad to have made your acquaintance.
Kind of does a little bow and unsure of like to do a hug or not, but just kind of pats.
I pull her in for a hug.
Okay, then she'll give you a hug. So you guys break off and start heading over to Rognarv, what is the name of the establishment?
Just use Asmodeus.
Oh, for the Smith,
Yeah.
the R&R.
R&R, okay. As you're walking to the
R&R.
Makes sense. And you hear a lot of chatter inside. Not many voices, but one voice very, very fast. And it ding, ding, ding. As Kaer, you do see the there's a unique sound, obviously I don't know if you're used to this, that metal has when it's infused with arcane energy. So there's something to brewing in there. As you guys approach, and it's a pretty humble location, but everything aligned inside is masterwork quality, and that's just the beginning of it. As I will say, she's currently working on a Morning Star. She is commissioning it, and you see that she's kind of putting in some energy for it to glow, and then kind of goes back in, and as she's hammering the arcane sigils into it. As you also see Laz talking her ear off, and it does look like Raphanis is just in the zone and not listening to her. And it might be that Laz is used to this, but who else is she going to talk to for hours on end without them getting mad?
Oh.
And as they both look at you guys, oh my god! And like Raphanis is about to drop her things, like, oh no, puts the hammer down, starts moving her hands, and like casting a spell to make sure that nothing goes haywire before she runs up and goes hugs Rognarv. Last runs, hugs you. It's kind of like spin her around.
Well, it's just a huggy kind of day, isn't it?
As Laz is a couple feet off the ground. Yeah, hi, I'm Laz. How are you? Which Ekis, it's roll me history.
Sure thing. Let's see. That's an all right roll. That's going to be 17.
17. So when she says I am Lass, you have heard of a bard named Lass who tends to perform in coastal or seasides, a lot of sea shanty. So you maybe not heard her work, but at least heard of her.
Oh, I know of you.
Oh, yeah, I get that a lot. Wait, Wes, a little bit up and oh, there we go. That needed to be popped. As you kind of put her down, and she goes over and actually greets you guys properly, introduces herself. Rafanas is hugging you tightly. I thought you were gonna be gone for a lot longer, to be honest.
Rognarv is just like this because she's taller, so she's just.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, that's what we thought. Oh, we ended up not fighting anything. We did a theater performance, as they called it.
That both does not surprise me and surprises me at the same time. It's
It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense at the same time.
I provided the musical accompaniment and the set.
Huh? Yeah.
Laz kind of looks over a performer and kind of.
Yes.
We should do a show together. What do you?
Oh
play?
yeah, I just met someone as well who knows how to play an instrument. Maybe we could do a trio.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, I'll bring my violin. Let's. No,
Well,
I'll go
I
harp
prefer.
this time.
Personally am a woodwind and brass. More of the woods. But like flutes, shawms, horns, you name it.
Let's. I can set up a show probably tonight. Yeah, I think.
Oh, tonight, my new friend has agreed to take us hippogriff riding.
Oh, what? Is it Chaddington?
Yes, that was his name.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense. Okay, well, we can do it some other time. That'll be great.
Wait, so you know the other horn player.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his lessons are picking up. We'll see how it goes. And gives you a smile, and just from that you can read her. Okay, you know what type of musician he would be.
Okay. Well, we all have to start somewhere.
Yeah. He started about 14 years ago.
I started about 70.
Oh, well, that's really cool. So, as Rafanis is looking at you, towards Wes, you guys did a show?
Yeah, I guess you can call it that.
No, we did it. We did just do a show. We do the greatest show.
Look, she kind of looks towards Cole. Is that correct? Are they bullshitting?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
we did the greatest show.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really paying attention through most of it. I was just doing what people told me, even if I didn't understand what was going on.
Well, I'm particularly proud of how it turned out. What about you, Kaer?
I mean, me and West punched each other a lot.
We did, but we didn't do it for real. Which, dude,
maybe sometime.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, so you look like you hit hard.
Oh, so do you.
You're gonna probably have to find another residential healer to help with that.
Don't worry, I can heal. Don't worry.
So
you know what?
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, we can both heal.
You see Brom's tail start sparking with some.
Yeah. Brom's like literally a walking first aid kit.
Right, Rognarv can heal West, and I'll heal Kaer. Hey, it'll be fun.
They can fight when they look rough, cure wounds, and then they keep on fighting.
Cole's
Yeah,
just
what-
looking
what
off
the-
to the side, just like, it's not the healing that I was talking about.
What's a little skirmish between friends?
What were you talking about?
You know what? Never mind.
Okay.
Concerning.
It's the point if you, like, punch each other to the point you knock out and are on that little cusp of,
Oh, when
death.
he... Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got this thing going on. So if you fight me, you're not just fighting me. There's another guy up here that likes to also fight.
It's a long
It's
story.
a really long story.
Sounds fun.
I would love to hear it sometime.
He also likes fire, so...
Laz is like,
Oh,
I
well, I
will
can
tell
do
you
that.
guys all
You might-
about it, but not
Oh
right
my
now."
God, last
that's
one.
right. She's got a song.
As, she's like, when we do the show, I'll sing. It's
Oh.
honestly my
Well-
favorite one to perform is the Sea Devils.
Well,
I did talk
well,
to.
if I could
Mhm.
get some music, some sheet music for it, I might.
Yeah.
I would be happy to have some backing. Would you prefer sham, flute, or bagpipes?
Bagpipes. It's kind of a fast
Bagpipes.
beat. Yeah, we did
All
have old crusty turtle who played keyboard for a bit, but
Huh.
What's a keyboard?
I'll tell you about it later.
It's a board that has keys on it.
Of course.
I would.
Three, hang your
I would
keys.
certainly assume.
Duh.
As Rafana,
I can't. I cannot say I've ever seen one of those, but then again, I haven't been able to see much in some time.
Oh well, yeah, and let's just enjoy ourselves. Let's just get drunk and just have a time. Yes, Cole.
What time of day is it?
Midday. You got a couple hours before the night hits, and it's getting pretty hot in the day. So, yes.
I do realize, as with all the hugging and talking and stuff like that, Cole's gonna have one small realization hit him going, wait a minute. King Shah literally just delivered us to Krovasa. I told my mother I was going to speak with her before I left Absalom.
That sounds like a tricky situation.
Good luck with that.
That's unfortunate.
Your mother is very
She's a very...
wonderful.
She's sweet. She's just very protective.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
it's fine.
well,
You can just have her, just have her talk to Addie first. She loves Addie.
You're right. Yeah, you know what?
You see
I
Laz
think
like
I'll get a nice little head start on my trip
he's
back.
dropping in very
that
hard
name
to that
sounds
conversation.
familiar.
Les, come here. I'm just,
Oh my God.
Envelop her into the circle that is Rognarv and I, as we had witnessed this entire thing happen. We got some stuff to tell you.
I need
Oh,
all
yeah.
the tea. All of it.
All of the D's.
Turn away
What
from
you
Cole.
need.
So so you remember that green druid guy we met on the mountain after we escaped the Death Tyrant?
Yeah, I think he
How
had
much of
mold-
a whisper is this, West?
It's West.
West, I can
think-
hear
yeah,
you.
He had like mold on
No,
his
shh, shh, shh.
dreads. Yeah.
Anyway, him and Cole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are they talking about?
Sex.
No!
Oh,
That is no! No!
Privately.
oh, okay.
No!
That's
Well, I don't know if that happened yet. I mean, Addie probably would have told me if it happened, but you know.
He would what?
What? Look, it's a natural thing from what Wynn explained to me. It's fine.
It's one of those things where Cole's just off to the side perplexed and then...
I mean, it's not like he's bragging. He would just be like, "Yeah, we did this the
You
other
just
night."
just see Cole go, oh God, I should call him, and then he just goes and pulls out the sending stone, just like, hey, I finished all the shit that I needed to do at Absalom. I'm heading home. Click.
Oh. You hear okay at the other end. With all
We hear
the
it on
enthusiasm.
ours.
Yeah.
Ah.
Like, Laz kind of looks at Cole's pinker tone of embarrassment. How lovely. You have a crush on someone. How cute.
I think it's moved past the stage of crush.
Not helping West.
He revived him in a temple thing. Library.
Library. It was a library.
It's a building!
We're at reviving people status. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
that serious.
serious.
When that conversation happened, you'll just see kind of Rognar just kind of stand there and then look at Cole. Like, is that what you're talking about with Cowrabo that you were saying?
Wait, to what? Just
the reviving thing.
Yeah, when West mentioned that with Abby.
The reviving that I did only works if it happens at that very short amount of time. There's a short window that I had to be able to cast the spell that I did. Would Cole have an idea about like the true resurrection spell?
Yeah, sure. Roll me your choice, Arcana or Religion.
Arcana.
As that's happening, you do see as Rafanas looks towards you. Are you
Christ
trying to revive
You
Cowrabo?
roll a natural 20.
No, almost.
Oh.
Whew, that's a number.
Hold on. So 31.
Yeah, you do know. As I'm pulling it
Cole
up
has a
right
plus 12 to Arcana, so.
Just for the
Same to religion, I believe, too.
You do know for sure, as long as they have not been dead for more than 200 years, even without a body, as long as the soul is willing, you can bring the soul back.
Yeah. Cole would just look at Rognarv like, this particular spell that you want, again, the being has to be dead no longer than 200 years, and if they don't have a body, it can actually create a body and bring their soul back as long as they're willing to.
You also know, like, every component that you would need with, like, holy water, the diamonds.
The holy water and the 25,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds. And Cole just saying, I gave you 7,000. If I had more, I would give you more, but...
Last looks at you. Can you cast something that powerful?
Yeah, I was like, I can't do that.
Me personally, I cannot. You'd probably have to seek out a scroll or something, or someone strong enough to do it. I mean, there are clerics that are stronger than me, but...
As Laz kind of puts her, like, in a, like, should I say it? Well, there is the dungeon up north.
What dungeon?
It's a pretty famous dungeon where a lot of people go to. There's Slitch there who knows the secrets to bring someone back. I'm not trying to send you guys into a fight, but I'm pretty sure you guys can just go in and do what we do and get the information.
I'm sorry, did you say a lich?
Whoa, you can't be calling people that without knowing them first.
It's with the
That's
L,
another
not with
word,
the B.
West.
It was with the L, not the B, West.
Lich.
Wait, hold on.
Lich.
Yes, and I'm gonna mispronounce this horribly, and I apologize to the writers. In the mountains of Janderoff, I'm gonna post it in chat, and you tell me how that's spelled.
Yes, that's fair. However you want to say it. Language is a social construct.
That's just true.
Very true.
So, yeah, it's an immortal being with a lot of knowledge of immortality, and the rumor has a lot of people go up there and they don't come back, but those that leave with grand treasure. I'm sure that an entity that strong will probably know a thing or two about that. sort of realm. Also, they're
Would we-
dead, and
Yeah,
like,
would we know what a lich is? Would
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
you
what
could
a
use-
lich is?
yeah,
Okay.
like I mean, they're dead, and like they're still here, which is
No.
weird.
Wait, but that means it's Cowrabo's gonna be like a zombie.
No,
No, not if you guys have the true version of the spell.
Oh,
yeah, the true resurrect, as Cole even put it, true resurrection, even if they're in an undead state, it makes them not dead, nor undead. They are back the way they were before. If they were cursed, if they have any diseases or anything like that, also, it removes all of that as well.
So it just brings them back to being alive.
Healthy as a horse.
Do you see Rafana's kind of looking at you?
I'm saying some pretty sick horses.
Or a cow?
God.
Guys, we could bring Cow back.
I thought that was the point, West.
Again, in and out.
I understood.
Look, if a conversation goes on for too long, I just kind of, this thing happens where, like, my brain gets fuzzy, and then my eyes go that way.
That's okay. Oh, that's what that is. The point is, I will probably not be able to help. I mean, again, I gave you some components, but I am also kind of, also expected to kind of head back home, to someone who frowns upon reviving.
Yeah, Addie
people.
would hate that. Ooh, yeah,
So
you better,
so how about this? I go and pacify him and say you guys are off on an adventure. I don't need to tell them that you're off trying to revive a friend.
Yeah, don't tell him, please.
I won't.
Well,
yeah,
but-
we're probably.
Yes, I know how to bullshit. I can do this.
Yeah, but it's Addie.
God damn it, you're right.
I keep hearing bells in my head every time you say your friend's name. Who is this?
I'm trying to put together why Bells and Addie sound the same.
Oh no, the name rings a bell.
I mean, it's not like he's famous or anything. He's Cole.
He's a druid friend of, significant other of mine. What was that?
That was Wes going like this. Like,
I think I remember him from before. He was just a little thing. He was trying to teach spiders to dance last time I saw him.
What?
I've been away for quite some time. I think I met your friend when he was just a kid. I used to hang out with some druids every once in a while. Well, back in my traveling days.
As you say that, Last Eyes, Druid, kind of looking at West, almost like permission. What about if Cole can't cast a spell? Why don't we bring someone else who's good at that stuff? What about Aurea?
Oh yeah, technically she could. She's a druid.
Yeah, I could ask her if she wants to.
Because if you guys are kind of getting the old gang back together.
Who has a sending spell? Cole.
Oh god. Okay, what do you want me to do? I can only use, it's 20 words, right?
25?
25.
Okay. I can only send a 25 word message.
Okay,
request.
I'm not going to count that. But something along the lines of...
I will say Cole is casting this message, and what you were saying he is repeating.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Or casting this sending spell, excuse me.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm not going to count because West won't, so...
I guess I'm using it as many times as I need to get this point across.
Hey, Aurea, this is West. We wanted to, See if you wanted to go on an adventure with us and like go maybe
Another
check
spell's
out this
casted.
temple.
Basically, got an adventure with us.
How many spell slots is taken?
We're not doing anything important. It's fine. We're not doing anything important.
Well, I got 3 spell slots for 3rd level, so use all 3 of them if you gotta.
Essentially saying, hey, this is West. We're wondering if you wanted to come with us on an adventure to check out a temple that might help us revive Cowrabo.
Wait, so is Orya gonna be like West can
I give the
sending?
response,
Yeah,
please?
yeah, please do.
Also, we met Cowrabo's mom, and she's a very nice lady.
It's a
Give
lot
me
of
at most
information.
4 hours. That is the response you are getting.
4 hours?
4 hours.
Oh my god. What do I do? Guys, Orya's coming.
Clean your room.
Clean your room.
Oh no, Mom's
I
coming
forgot
home.
to take the chicken out.
The chicken? Fuck.
It's still frozen.
Oh my god.
Get it under the water, quick.
If you want, I can heat it up.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I have a forge. I have a forge here.
I have burning hands.
So you have 4 hours into Orya just
Oh no!
thunders in.
Prestidigitation. I can defrost it.
I need to plan a dinner. Oh fuck.
Hold on, I gotta double check something.
I do want to
Oh, yeah, I
do
can
something
Yes.
RP wise.
What's
kind
up?
of.
What's up?
When everybody's like freaking out about a frozen chicken, I'm just gonna touch Rifada's shoulder, activate warding bod because we're at the shop now together.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go to the anvil where she was working.
Yeah. Like, oh, all right.
So
I
the warding bod is like kind of glowing on wherever she's wearing it, necklace or finger. Because I just dropped it on her. I
yeah.
didn't really.
She would be wearing it on her finger.
Yeah, okay. As I'm wearing it on all my the ring, the necklace.
One more time.
I have the ring on my necklace.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. And as you go towards the anvil, what are you doing?
Just looking at what she's working at and talk to her about it, and just little small talk. How was the sword that he made before he left? You know that
Okay. You guys are
that
chatting it up.
designer sword
Yeah,
that he was
she's-
upset about making.
It was all fine, everything. And he was just hot-headed, and she's kind of like wielding the morning star and like asking you for details on like she's trying to make it glow brighter in the sun, so like it absorbs it and like she can
Wait,
take
so
it off.
this is made for battle and not for
Yes,
show.
this one is.
Ah.
Yeah.
Bram. It's got to work. And then that's it. It's basically that. Like the 3 of us will be working to make this morning star.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It's like tunnel vision when everybody's still
Yes.
freaking out with a frozen chicken over there.
As you guys are defrosting your chickens, anything specific you guys want to do before Oreo arrives? Because it's kind of a big deal.
I mean, we were promised a hippogriff ride.
Yes. That
that is
evening.
good.
Yeah, you guys could totally. As you guys. Oh yes.
Little quick note: if like it's evening time and it's time for the hippogriff thing, Rognarv will not hear it
Yeah.
because he's
Makes sense.
busy.
Yeah. I'll say that
He's busy and
Laz
happy.
already has her specific hippogriff that's like it's just that's her baby. She goes over like
bells and bows.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, hey, Blueberry, and the hippogriff kind of goes over and like, rubs her, rubs on her chin, and they hug, and kind of
fucking die for
leans
Blueberry.
down as she's already like getting up. Like, what are you guys waiting for? Chaddington has a hippogriff who is prim and proper. Feathers are aligned perfectly. Has a little bow tie. Does not look at you guys as it walks. He just kind of closes his eyes and is moving away. It's just ever so slowly walking. You can see that the feather patterns kind of make it look like it has a tux vest on. It's the perfect complement to Chattington. As you guys all get a rental hippogriff, unfortunately, and you guys fly off into the sky. Has anyone ever not ridden a hippogriff? Who is going?
I have not.
Okay. Can I have you guys make a dex check, please?
Yeah, Wes isn't going either. He's
Just
got to
straight
go
up
do some
dex?
shopping.
Okay. Yeah, just straight dex, yeah.
21.
All right, good.
Same.
All right, as you guys are experts at riding this, like, oh, well, okay. Takes you no longer than maybe like 30 seconds to get. Okay, it's pretty much a horse. It's a horse with wings. Okay, and you guys have fun for the next 40 minutes or so. As if you so wish to ride again, Chattington will pay for it. As Laz does not ask, he just goes for another ride.
Kaer is gonna head back to
Okay.
wherever everyone was and ask if West needs any assistance with dinner.
Huh? Yes.
Wes, what are we
Please.
making for dinner?
Chicken.
Much chicken.
Perfect. Chicken it is. As
Yeah, it'll be it'll be fried chicken cutlets with like a whole mess of like different like. You got your starches, you got your greens, probably some like homemade sourdough.
Oh,
Rognarv will bread.
Look, if anyone can make sourdough in 4 hours, it's probably West.
probably.
Yeah. Fucking just use those big muscles to work.
The only reason I say 4 hours is there's a peregrine falcon on its way to Krovasa.
I was literally about to ask how you're gonna get there. Okay.
Yes, just like that.
Just like that.
Just
Now with West's strength, he could probably make Chinese noodles by himself in no time flat.
As well, as you guys are Rognarv, it'll probably take you until tomorrow morning if you want to, because you know Laz is 100. Sorry, Rafanis is 100% down for it. If you want to just stay there and work, that's her love language.
Yeah, that's the thing. If Rognarv is not dragged out of that, or just boom, just like kind of slapped, like, hey, it's time to go to sleep, kind of like that, he will stay working.
This is why you guys
by
work so well
anybody,
together.
not that doesn't have to be retired or anything, just by anybody.
Well, she's in tunnel mode as well, so you guys are expressing y'all's love language and working on a project together, making this beautiful shining morning star. You will forget what time it is until it's done tomorrow morning. Wes, you have a great display of chicken and anything else that you would like to accompany with sourdough, etc. The wines that you pick, do you care which ones it are, or just like picking the fanciest label? Or
well, I mean, Shannon said if it's chicken, it has to be a white wine.
Mm-hmm.
So,
so you pick the red one.
Yes, obviously.
So you have the proper wine brought in, and there's a couple of fruits if it's already prepared. If you kind of want to, that's already done. We can just pour it in there. As Aurea, how do you arrive?
There's a little peregrine falcon flying over Krovasa. It's going to make a beeline towards Chattington's because by this point she still assumes this is where everybody goes and hangs out.
Yeah.
And she is just going to gracefully fly down and wild shape back to her ginormous Loxodon form.
So,
which is elephant person.
Yes, I was gonna say, Kaer and Ekis, you've never seen a Loxodon before.
No.
So you see an elephant folk just kind of B shape out of this falcon.
How tall is Aurea?
7 feet.
Yeah, right.
You're taller than West. I remember.
Yeah, I know
that.
she is.
I specifically remember that.
Oh, so you're not that much taller than Kaer.
Yeah.
No,
He is
so you're
very
a
large
full
feet
2
lady.
feet taller than Ekis.
Big beautiful woman.
She's just gonna walk make a beeline straight
Hi.
over to West and give him a hug.
Yay.
It's like, hi, how are you doing? From the last time that she's seen you, West, do you look well? Do you look like you've eaten?
Yes, I have been eating.
Okay, good.
Yes, I've been eating. Anytime I get hungry, I go over to Wynn's and she feeds me.
How's your druid training coming along?
It's going good. I'm learning a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm not like, on yours or Addie's skill level yet, but it's getting
I'm
there.
proud of you.
Thanks.
As you see Samantha come down in a extremely well-made, let's go with blue dress. As she approaches you, Oria, how's it been? Kind of gives you a proper hug.
Yes, it's like, it's good to see you, Samantha. How are you doing?
Pretty good. It's hard running a city when you have to jump through hoops just to get your point across. But good.
Understandable.
Good. I see Wes took over the kitchen again. Smells delicious. You'll see that Samantha starts gets the wine from one of the people that's working for her, and you can take the day off. Oh, take it, ma'am. And kind of just start doing their job for them and pouring wine for everybody and getting the seats and everything ready in the banquet hall. As it's this large room that you can take the sections in the middle off to make a smaller table, and that's what she's currently doing at the moment to make this 20-foot person table into maybe an 8-person table. And you see these grand, tall, maybe 10-foot long, tall windows, just seeing the mansion and all the streets nearby, and the hippogriffs that they have that are training, the garden that they have made, the training area that Samantha has made for herself, and these grand pictures. Almost every single one is of Chaddington, or of his father, or his grandfather, or his great-grandfather. And she kind of just goes over and pulls on a string that's already attached to let this tapestry fall over that's just pleasant flowers and landscape paintings. A little bit more reasonable. And she starts setting the silverware.
That looks a lot like where I grew up.
Oh, good. I just painted that one and that one, but the other ones were commissioned.
But you are a lovely artist.
Well, thank you. It took at least a little bit under a year for each one. It's a long project. As you tell, each one's 10 by 5 foot. They're large pieces of canvas, or tapestry. So what do you guys do during dinner?
I know Oria is going to kind of look over at Kaer and Ekis and just look at West and Rognarv
Oh, Rognarv's still in the shop.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Or was Rognarv
Yeah,
was Rognarv actually hey?
If no one interrupts him, he's gonna be there until the.
I will
the
say,
AMs.
I will say that if whenever West finishes making dinner, he would have gotten on the rock and would have just been just yelled, "Dinner's ready! Come get your shit."
Rafanas will answer just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns into 2 hours, and they arrive late.
As always.
Dirty and kind of they've been working.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like it would have been one of those things. It's after the 5 minutes, Oria just being do you want me to go and see them, or I get them, or
No, it's a thing. They're working. They're kind of in their element.
And again, she would probably ask Wes, looking over to Ekis and Kaer, just are they new companions, or?
So we found them looks at Chaddington at a concert.
A concert. Can I roll insight to tell if Wes is
Sure,
bullshitting?
you can roll insight. Yeah.
I mean, he's not bullshitting.
Alright, I got you, Shade, in a minute.
Well, that's a 19.
I mean,
Wes.
it's a half truth. There's more to it, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a whole concert thing, and well, I mean, it was like a performance, I guess. Anyway,
Was it dangerous?
no, actually.
You see, as Chaddington has like, just like,
It was
there
not.
danger? Okay.
It was not. That's where we met them, and also Cowrabo's mom.
Oh,
But she is not here.
Which I wanted you to meet her, but I guess she's busy.
Do you have ways of getting in contact with her? Maybe?
No, I don't.
West.
I'm
not mad. Oh, she's just gonna reach a hand out and just ruffle West's hair. Okay, fine.
As Samantha looks at both you, Ekis and Kaer. So you new members to the Vagabonds?
I believe that is completely up to our compatriots over here. But for the time being, we are accompanying them for whatever they may need.
Oh, I didn't want to make this situation awkward. This is,
No awkwardness.
The chicken's good.
Has anyone
How's
tried
the chicken? The chicken's lovely. Sorry, really quick. And again, when West was talking to, when Cole was sending the, it was literally just. Did you explain the whole thing about what you guys were gonna do?
There's a temple, and we're bringing Cowrabo back. That's what he said.
Okay.
Samantha
So discuss with me on what you have in mind with that.
Laz technically told us some details about it. I don't remember all of them. Apparently there's a bitch that hangs out in the temple.
Lich, West. Lich.
Yeah.
The lich.
Yes.
Laz
That's what
with
I
like
meant. What
some
did I
Twitter
say?
amount. Ursa Lurch. Temple.
Lurch.
I'll draw a map.
A lich.
Yes.
Does she know what that is, Jesus?
Yeah, she would know what that is. I mean, you would know very well because the Golgari tribe is ruled by a lich. So you would know very much what a lich is.
This world keeps making me think of home ever so often.
It's not so bad.
It's still a thing that I am still having to find myself getting used to.
I mean, do you still plan on going back?
To be honest, I've been having to weigh the pros and cons, and
Have you checked out any of the other druid tribes in around here?
I've mostly been helping my mother just get everything sorted with Fangwood because everything was left in such disarray.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want, what season is it?
What season is it?
Spring.
Spring. Okay.
I had to do math in my head.
I'm gonna go ahead and just bank on it being early spring. So, I mean, if you want, it's not for another couple of weeks, but we do have a thing that Addie's tribe does like every like seasonal change where they all meet up and like there's games and drinking.
Oh.
It's a thing. Like, I mean, Addie's tribe, like his whole druid clan is like very close circuited, so you're not allowed to usually hang out with them unless you're a druid. So
Interesting.
you're totally invited if you want. I mean, they kind of made sort of an exception at the last event for us because we were kind of with them and we promised to be good, but usually they don't allow, non-druids, and that's mainly because of one guy that kind of screwed it up for everyone else.
Wonder who that is.
I don't know if I know.
Or you're just being like, yes. Usually it takes one person to
Kind of ruin it.
ruin it for everyone
Yeah.
else, yes. It's very interesting, and you said it's up north?
Yeah, it's up north, kind of where I used to, live before I came down with y'all.
I will very much have to check it out. Is it age appropriate if I were to bring Brahmi?
I'm sure there's things for the kids to do, but it's, a druid thing, so usually it's about,
Hallucinogenics and fornication, understood.
that word. Yes.
Ekis, you had a thing.
Yes, I'd like to roll insight to see if it would be okay for me to eat the dinnerware.
Yeah, roll me insight.
I mean, it's fancy China.
That's a natural 20.
You know it would be wrong, but these folks look like they have enough money they don't care. But maybe not on the first go. Maybe get them a couple of dinners.
Okay. Fine. The chicken's delicious, though.
You sound so sad.
It looks tasty.
It's probably would be the nicest war you've ever eaten in your life.
It looks like good ceramics.
So, as the night progresses and you guys are reunited, towards the end of the conversation, Samantha kind of will start picking up the plates, and as she's kind of going in between you, Aurea, and West. I didn't mean to pry, but if my research is correct, that's a very expensive thing you're trying to do.
Is it? I really don't have a concept of money.
Does Aurea have an idea too of
Roll me Arcana or Religion.
Yeah, is this when I'm coming in?
I'll say no. You're unfortunately.
I'm still there.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you'll
No,
come
because
in.
you said I was gonna
yes.
come in like 2 hours later.
Yeah,
I
you'll
was
come in
gonna
now.
be-
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're coming in dirty, full of soot.
That's a
We're
bit
here.
funny.
We're here. We're on time, right?
The food's already cold.
5 minutes.
You see, as Chatter's is like, oh, I have yours right here. How much?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You have a pretty good ballpark. There's gonna be a couple thousand, like tens of thousands of
Yeah.
diamond worth,
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty hefty.
Yeah, that's thousands of gold pieces worth of diamond.
As Samantha's like,
I've got a few thousand.
well, kind of looks over to his chatting. We are their sponsors. We can bring up the components. If you give me a list of things. Yes, Rognarv.
Do I?
No,
No.
like, cause once I get here, do I notice them talking about that?
Yeah. They're not
'Cause
being quiet
if-
about it.
Yeah, because if so, as soon as I can, oh, are you talking about the thing? Oh, hey, Aurea, you're here.
Was that
And
him
then-
talk?
Huh?
No, was that Rognarv talking too?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was when I come in, and then I'm just basically gonna, I guess. Hey, did you talk to? And then I'm gonna look at Aurea like, did West clearly say it? What's happening?
He explained it to me. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
question is, do you even,
Temple resurrection.
do you have any of the components?
No, I have some from Cole. He gave us some diamonds.
Oh, he was the little tiefling fellow.
Oh, is Cole not at dinner?
Oh no, Cole probably fucked off by this point. Cole was like, she intimidates me.
We're gonna be like,
I feel
I have.
inadequate. Reminds me of my own mother.
Oh my
Basically.
It was like,
Oh my God.
I have a suspicion. We never see Cole and Aurea on the same room.
Maybe they're
Oh my
You know
God.
what? That's very strange. I mean, I'm sure he's wanting to, get ready for his journey to go back home to Addie.
Yeah.
You mean Cole's the Zodiac killer?
No.
I don't know what that is.
And
Right. I think he's trying to get ready to go home to Addie.
Laz
Is that-
will
is that-
excuse yourself and be back in like 10 or 15 minutes.
And then I was like, and also I have actually, looking at my notes, I have 2 diamonds more.
Good.
That's worth the same. That I have it on my notes.
So you have 2 that are worth 100.
Mm-hmm.
So 7, 8, 9. So that's 9,000 gold pieces worth of diamond.
As
Out of 25,000, guys.
25,000.
Look at our goal.
Laz
If you
will-
donate now,
will come down with a thick book that she took from one of the libraries that Chaddington had, and like, okay, so this is what you would need, and it's not a scroll, but it's theories. So you would know that you would need the 25,000, the holy water, the holy emblems, and as the night progresses, you guys are pretty much getting the gist of the materials that you would need, and whatever you guys can offer, the Chaddingtons can fill in those gaps for you.
it's nice to have sponsors.
Right.
Isn't it? Remember everything, all the adventures you guys do, Chaddington does publish those, and it is also income for him. So as you guys are kind of getting the game plan, looking towards the map as I'm doing this over here.
What's a map?
Ooh, it's blurry.
Krovasa right here.
Oh,
No, there it went.
And it is, if you guys look a little bit further up north. Oh my god, no, not the right tool. Come on.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Genderhof.
Genderhof. So that would be the location. Which will be a couple of days worth of trip, not anything too dramatic
Wait,
over
what?
mountains river.
What's the location again? Name?
Yanderhof.
Genderhof, yeah.
Yanderhof.
Yanderhof.
Okay. Oh, it's not too far. I thought
No,
it would be
it's-
like north.
That's why less like that's the closest I can find.
Okay.
So anything that you guys wish to do in the next 6 minutes, to prepare or gather any materials or anything things that you guys need to acquire before heading off on your trip.
Let me double check that really quick.
yes, Aurea.
Shush.
Because you are now Aurea.
Yeah, I know. Would there be a shop at all in Krovasa for I guess druid components?
Yeah, they would have something that would satisfy.
Okay.
Aurea.
Yeah.
Aurea.
Look,
I have learned
I have
that
some spells that I have to do that require components.
Aurea, but Addie taught me that why pay for sticks when there's a tree right outside?
West,
Okay.
listen, it's not sticks that I exactly need.
What do you need?
Iron fillings.
You could probably go to Rognarv for that.
Oh, we got that.
Yeah, and then she'll look over at Rognarv and just be like, "Do you by any chance happen to have sunstones?"
Oh, don't worry, fucking find
I
those.
don't think so.
Exactly.
I think we just used it.
Shit, just use the last one as you like plug it onto your anvil.
Like, oh no.
Last one's gone.
Yeah, I also would need something akin to like a crystal or a glass like sphere.
I'm sure there's like a jewelry shop somewhere. I don't know. Chaddington!
Yes.
Where would you find 1 sunstones and 2 a glass sphere
Oh.
crystal thing?
Are we going shopping? I will get
Yes.
my shopping outfits ready.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
We can go
It is a
shopping.
nighttime, so I guess that's gonna be for tomorrow trip. or
Yeah,
something?
tomorrow you guys can go shopping.
Yeah.
As for the sake of expediency, yes, you guys get all the material components that you guys need. I trust you all to do the math accordingly. Gather anything that you would need on your trip, and I think that's what we'll do next time. We'll end it here, and we'll start off on our adventure to Genderhof, and see about meeting this lich, which you guys should get the name of it because he is a quite infamous lich. It is, as I'm looking at my notes and trying to get to the correct page, Storgax would be the name of the lich.
Stork is his name?
Storgax.
Stork.
Stork is his name for sure. Storgax.
Storgax. Got it.
Yes. Which the further that Laz and Ekis kind of like talk about lore of him, there is no record of when he became a lich or when he died, just that he is infamous for having deadly traps and for having mountains and mountains of golden items. He has a horde to rival dragons.
Is Mr. Thorgax going to be home when we show up?
Hopefully.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Cool. That means Addie can't be mad at me because if we run into this guy, then we can just, take care of a really bad undead thing. It'll cancel out and he'll be totally neutral about our entire situation.
Well, I mean, so I did a bad thing. I go to church and it just kind of
Precisely. That's how Ariel described it to me.
That's how that works.
Yeah, I can just walk up to any priest on the street and he can just absolve me of all my sins, and all of a sudden I'm fine.
Yeah.
God.
Like I never even did them.
That's exactly how that works. But all right, guys. I guess this is where we're gonna end it. Oria joined the party.
Loxamom's back!
You gotta change your name.
Oh yeah, let me do that real quick.
Gotta change to Loxamom. But all right, guys. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Be kind to each other. Love each other. We will see you guys in 2 weeks, because next week is gonna be Rise. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. All right. Much love, everybody.
I gotta do my thing for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.